You see the person in front of me, there is some people selling, there are people selling mahindi, and there's a sewage person here. This is not a, I may say this is not a river. This is sewage, literally passing through this place. And this is where people live. And hello guys, my name is Tevin Otera. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, comment, and like the video. So guys, today I'm gonna take you through a tour of Kibra Slum, one of the biggest slums in Africa. And guys, do you know Kibra Slums is one of the biggest? Guys, before we get into it, look at the view. The view back there is really big, and it looks like a dumping site because it's not really clear, but if you can see from the far end, it's really big. Guys, do you know Kibra Slum? It holds almost a total population of 800,000 people. Guys, this is really big. Guys, welcome to Kibra. Kibra originated as a settlement in the forest at the outskirts of Nairobi when the soldiers returning from service with the King African Rifle KAR were allocated plots of land in their return for their efforts. Guys, Kibra is located 6.6 km from Nairobi City in Lang'ata constituency, covering an area of 256 hectares. Guys, Kibra is known in Africa because it's one of the biggest slums in Africa, consisting of many villages. We can say we have Kianda, Soweto, Gatereka, we have Makina, Lindi, and many more. You may ask yourself, why is it that people come to live in Kibra? Guys, the reason why people come to live in Kibra is because it's located in Nairobi City, one of the biggest growing economy in East and Central Africa. As a result, it is attached with many opportunities. You can also ask yourself, what are some of the challenges affecting people in Kibra? Guys, unemployment has been one of the key factors affecting them. As a result, people merely survive on less than $1. Poverty, insufficiency of water, sanitation, infrastructure, poor housing. As you can see the view, there is a lot of poor housing. Crime rate, guys, and also we have insecurity. In fact, 98% of the residents living in Kibra have experienced robbery in less than 3 months. As a result, I'll say don't visit Kibra at night. So guys, let's go through how Kibra looks like, and I'll show you more.
Vitu ziwanga zinapotea hapa. Vitu zishatoka hata labda jana. Akiekewa hiyo ngori. Yeye hataki kulipa chuma. Yeye amesema hataki kulipa chuma. Pia security ya kava imekataa. Anaona Kenya vijana pia wataki kusikia Jack, ni security itolewe yote. Ile security ilikuwa ikitolewa yote, blanda. Wewe si utapaja sasa job unasema mimi niko security. Hata kitu ilipotea jana.
So guys, behind me we are still in Kibra. Behind me, this is a project that was started by His Excellency President Ruto. It was started this year. And guys, this is infrastructure. This is upgrading of slums. And guys, there have been a lot of challenges that have been experienced in this place. Guys, by the way, as you can see behind me, there are people wanakosana. There's a lot of rabsha here and there. Why? Because there is too much corruption. Challenges, people are not benefiting from their jobs, and the people from around, they're not benefiting. That's why they are here to complain. Why? Because they are not getting the benefit of this infrastructure. So guys, maybe from the view you can see the building has been stopped, and even it has been stopped like literally. So guys, from the picture you're seeing now, I'm gonna look for one person who's gonna tell us the clear picture of what is really happening. But the true picture is people are not really benefiting from this project. It was started by the government, and there is too much corruption. So guys, we're gonna take a look at one person who's gonna give us a true picture on what is really happening.
Mimi naitwa Morris. Jina inajulikana ni Kaka Morris.
Kaka Morris. So, mimi niko na swali hapa. Naona hapa kuna rapture, watu wana complain. Maybe unaweza tuelezea the picture behind it.
Sasa kitu inafanyika hapa, hii ni slum upgrading project yenye ililetwa na our able president William Ruto. So kitu inahappen hapa, kuna wase wamerepresent wase wa mtaa, wale wenye wanaitwa SEC, Settlement Executive Committee. Sasa wase wanachukua watu wa nje, wanakuja wanafanya kazi hapa na vijana wa area wako. So watu wa nje wanachukua, watu wa nje wakiletwa hapa wanapewa dollars na wanakubali, lakini wase wa area wanakatazwa juu wao wanazosha wakipewa dollars. So hiyo ndo kitu ina happen. So tumekuwa watu wamekuwa wakiongea, lakini saa leo ikafika siku ya mwisho hadi wakaingia kwa site wakafukuza hao watu wawei, contractor akaenda na vitu zote zikatolewa. So wameelewana hadi wataongea on Tuesday hii kitu ikuwe solve.
Okay. So wewe unaona ni nini yenye maybe inawezafanyishwa ili mambo kama yasirudi maybe yakarejea?
Mimi naona tu because kuna SEC, specifically the Secretary General ambaye ni wa SEC, ndo wase wengi wanamlilia. So yeye kama anaweza tolewa pale, kila kitu itakuwa sawa, because yeye hata hao wase wanafanya nao kazi, hao the fellow SEC wanamlalamikia bado, yeye anafanya tu kitu kivyake. Sasa hiyo ndo shida.
So guys, as I was saying, in terms of education is really low. Like literally, there's a lot of gangs, and maybe in the slums, this is the place where you can say too much of gang young youth. And if maybe, I don't know why people come to live here, but there are a lot of good and bad. Every place has a good and bad, and some of the good in Kibra, lifestyle is cheap, everything is cheap. As I told you earlier, like ukiwa na so you can eat, you can enjoy, not a shiba. But the problem is hygiene. That's the problem, hygiene. As you can look, as you look in this, maybe this field here is full of garbage. And maybe, in my own opinion, if the government will take an initiative to ensure garbage collection is really taken care of, maybe Kibra will become a better place to live. But as per this environment, I may say kids will really suffer. Why? Lack of hygiene. 2, there is no education. 3, there is another, let me say, water. Water is another thing that is causing Kibra people to suffer. And guys, this place, maybe I can say there's too much suffering, and a lot of people opt to come here. Why? Because of lack of employment. So guys, as you can see, those are garbage, and from where I'm standing, maybe cameraman, you can come near, you can confirm that there is too much. This is not I may say this is not a river. This is sewage, literally passing through this place. and this is where people live. And I can say this kind of an environment is really not conducive for upbringing. I may say it's not good for young children who are coming up for the next generation. So guys, as you can see, there is no infrastructure from where I'm passing through. I need to really be careful when I'm walking. And as you can see, the kid in front of me is a school girl. And really, she has to pass really through a lot of problem going back and forth from school. And it's really irritating. Every parent would really want a good life for their for their kids. And again, uh, I told you earlier that lack of water, hygiene of the water is really not in. Look at the piping. The piping are all over. Like it's not that conducive. And from here, these are buildings, and you see the person in front of me. There is some people selling. There are people selling mahindi, and there's a sewage passing here. So they let me say, it's really hard. By the way, ukikuja huku, you should come with the Ino. I'm not joking. So guys, these are some of the things I'm walking through. So guys, the main the main problem facing these people is infrastructure is one of the main thing, like literally the main thing, because uh because as you can see, even the infrastructure is weak. Look at this, it's really weak, and this can also cause death. You've seen the people passing through just right now. There's also shortage of water, and it is really hectic to experience that, because I may say water is the source of life for everything. But guys, just take a look. Just take a look. This is the famous Kibra slum you've all known your entire life, and it's one of its kind. Do you know Kibra? Mm, it has an area of 2.5 kilometers square. That's the area of Kibra slum, and it's located 6.6 kilometers from the Nairobi CBD, and maybe naweza sema fare kutoka from Nairobi CBD to here, it might be maybe 50 bob, maybe. But I may say life is cheap, not bad. But maybe the government should do something to improve the infrastructure. Guys, the houses you're seeing ahead of us, these are one of the government houses in order to improve the slum. So these are some of the housing projects they were started. Okay, habari yako?
Mzuri.
Na unaitwaje?
Shemayo Otieno.
Oshamayo Otieno. Umekaa Kibra for how long?
Like 14 years.
14 years. Kumaanisha
Nimezaliwa huko.
kumaanisha unajua everything about Kibra. So unaweza niambia nini maybe kuhusu Kibra?
Kibra tu ni mali wa mayouth wako wame jobless. Wengi wana drop mashule, kunaenda hivi hakuna pesa nini. Vitu kaa tu hizo.
Okay, so unasema Kibra it's jobless nini mayouth wana. Okay, wewe personally maybe unaweza tuambia maybe uko shule gani, ama maybe club umemaliza?
Shadrack form 1. So how was you experiencing maybe kusomea Kibra? Kibra kusoma tu ni poa juu.
vitu ziko huku na vitu ziko huko up country hivyo ni tofauti sana.
Mbona maybe unaweza tuambia iko tofauti?
Huku sasa kuna envelope, kuna ma development tofauti tu hivi.
Maybe tuambie some of the development.
Kama kuna transport, kama tuseme shuleni iko mbali, kuna gari na wakujia hapo.
So mnasema like siku hizi mnachukua na gari? Hiyo ni poa. Anyway, so mimi niko na swali. Kila pahali kuna uzuri wake na kuna ubaya wake, si ndio? Wewe unaweza sema nini kuhusu uzuri wa Kibra?
Uzuri wake? Kila mtu ana mendo ni is business.
Mwingine labda?
Mwingine? Ni hiyo tu.
Maybe unaweza tuambia ubaya wa Kibra?
Bado pia Kibra watu wajijali.
Wajijali kumaanisha
wamejiachilia tu.
Wamejiachilia.
Wengine watumia ma drugs. Watu kaa
hiyo. Okay. So maybe niko na swali. Ni nini nyushe, maybe you personally, nimesikia story kuhusu Kibra is insecure na kumekuwa na gangs nini. Wewe maybe unaweza tuambia ushaibiwa ama ushaifanywa kitu chochote? Hujai experience anything? Maybe mtu mwingine akitoka from outside, maybe how do you know this is, because kuna kuanga na hizi mambo na kuna huyu msee wa Kibra na huyu si msee wa Kibra, huwa mna differentiate aje? Because imesemekana if kama wewe si wa Kibra unajulikana. Maybe unaweza tuambia hivyo.
Sasa tu wataona tu kwa muonekano wako tu, utakuja utakaa mshamba. Sasa tu mavijana sasa
ngojea kwanza nini tofauti ya kuishi Kibra na ushamba wa Kibra na ama the difference between the behaviors of people who live in Kibra and those who are not living in Kibra?
Sasa like tuseme sasa umetoka kituka Umoja ama Kayole. Sasa unajua ukuja huku pale unaenda sasa lazima utaulizia ma location hivi vitu kama hizo. Sasa
but location na hizi sema hutoki Kibra.
Sasa unaona sasa ukiuliza tuseme sasa huku ndani huku inabidi umeuliza mse amestay huko anaelewa. Sasa ndo, lakini wakiona tu hivi una umelegea hivi hivyo ndo vile unaweza ibiwa wa kuchukulia advantage.
Okay. So mimi niko na swali. Services za Kibra huwa mnapokea services nzuri ama kama useme hospitali, maji iko ama labda maybe utuambie?
Maji iko, vitu kama hizo ziko. Security pia si mingi sana.
Si poa kumaanisha? Kumaanisha nini labda maybe utueleze.
Kwa security na depend sana mali mnaishi sasa. Kasi vile tunaishi huko ndani security ni mzuri juu hapo kuna OC. Lakini malika huko hivyo sasa machochela ini huko kuna security.
Okay. So mimi niko na swali. Kuna mtu labda anaona from somebody from outside the country or somebody in maybe Asia, unaweza mwambia nini wewe kibinafsi kuhusu Kibra?
Kuhusu Kibra? Sina maoni.
So guys, according to research, maybe say 70% of Kenyans living in slums, they walk to work. But the railway line you're seeing here, this railway line, maybe I can say this is the one of the railway line that they rely on. They rely on it for those who don't have fares, because it's cheap. So guys, this has really been a good infrastructure in terms of transport. Guys, hope you've enjoyed the video, and guys, it has really taken me some cuts to shoot it to prove that you care. Please press that red button and don't forget to comment, like and share the video. Thank you so much. See you in the next